We are pleased to welcome Leslie Anderson, Executive Director of the New Jersey Redevelopment Authority. Good to see you, Leslie.
It's great to be here. Thank you for having me.
For people who don't know what the authority is, tell them.
The New Jersey Redevelopment Authority is a state financing authority focused on New Jersey's most urbanized communities. We provide direct financial assistance to projects, and we also provide technical assistance to municipalities, nonprofits, and developers who are looking to redevelop their communities.
So I was looking at success stories, and one of them has struck me because IHOP is important to a lot of people in Paterson. So what is the role of the authority in IHOP in Paterson? Why would you get involved?
Well, initially I said no.
Well, hold on. Explain who asks.
The owner of the IHOP asked. And my initial reaction was no, because it took us out of our normal comfort zone. We usually do real estate development, but this particular IHOP was going into a mall, which is in downtown Paterson.
Right, I know the area.
So, but we also looked at, we're coming out of this economic recession. We have to take a fresh look at who we are and how we serve the community. And that's what caused me to say yes. It was the benefit to the community and the impact in the community.
By the way, sorry for interrupting. Explain to folks what the larger benefit was to the community.
The larger benefit to the community was two things. One, it put an anchor in the mall. The mall was struggling somewhat, so put an anchor right on the corner in the mall, which was close to state offices and county offices and city offices, so that was critical. What it also did was it created jobs. You know, when we look at our cities, we all want to say we started out as Steve Adubato and Leslie Anderson, but we didn't start there. So these jobs give you the opportunity to get some work, get some skills, you know, build up your resume so that you can go for those bigger jobs. So that was the other piece to the IHOP. And the greater piece was the support from the IHOP itself. IHOP wanted to help the franchisee go there. So that was the other motivating factor for our decision.
By the way, Leslie, it's important that people know, where does the money come from for the authority?
Oh, you are so in my space today.
It's a money question, because people are like, hey, where's that money come from?
Exactly. So in 1996, the New Jersey Urban Redevelopment Act was passed.
The legislature passed it, governor signed it.
Yes. We received a $9 million appropriation to start the Redevelopment Authority. In 2002, we received another $25 million appropriation for the Urban Site Acquisition Program. Since that time, we've gotten no additional appropriations from the state. Right? No, it's not flat, but we have to invest. We have to invest wisely. We get repaid through our loans, and that's how we fund ourselves. So since inception in 1996 to now, we've approved $418 million in investments, and we've leveraged $3.8 billion. So,
whoa. That investment turned into how much?
$418 million in improved investments, and we've leveraged with other state agencies, with private sector investment, $3.8 billion of projects in New Jersey's most distressed communities.
Outside of Paterson, I mean, we're taping in the beautiful Agnes Varus studio right here in the heart of Newark, New Jersey at NJTV. Newark projects as well.
Absolutely. I'm excited right now about Rector Street. We have invested in that project. We also have a special subsidiary for Newark called Working in Newark Neighborhoods. We invest those resources in neighborhood development projects, smaller projects.
What's going on, Rutgers? Is it spelled right? Is it Rutgers Street or Rector Street? That's what I thought. It's also part of the downtown area.
Yes.
What's going on there?
We're going to see for the first time some market rate housing go into downtown with a mix of affordable units as well. And what we're going to see on the ground level, we just had a meeting earlier. We're hoping to see a restaurateur who had to shut down for a minute, but is going to reopen her location at that Rector Street location.
And they do well, Leslie.
Yes.
Some dollars come back to the authority?
They repay. So we're a bank. That's the easiest way to say it. We're a bank.
But a bank with a specific mission.
We have a mission to redevelop New Jersey's urban areas. We have a mission to have a positive impact. We have a mission to invest in the community. And our terms are flexible. right? So we look at the project, we meet with the developer, we look at the project, and our terms fit and benefit the project. So we don't necessarily have the shareholders that the bank have that want a return on their investment. Our return on the investment is the improvement in the community, the job creation, the home ownership opportunities, the safer neighborhoods. That's where we make our difference.
How rewarding is this for you?
Tremendously rewarding. Because you want your legacy to be a reflection of your character and your values. And my work at the Redevelopment Authority shows that. I mean, I've invested all over the state, and sometimes I'm with my family and I ride by and I say, I invested in that. But you might see kids playing, you see people come out. We did a charter school also here in Newark Collegiate Academy.
You supported, you gave the loan to the charter school.
The bond financing to the developers.
Because they potentially would not have been able to get it.
Exactly.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So you meet the little girl who tells you while she's touring the school, I'm going to spend my spring break in France. And in order to be able to do that, I had to do a conversation for an hour in French. But I'm looking at the bricks and mortar and saying, I built that so she could go to France.
Wow.
And that's the rewarding part. And that's the legacy, because it'll be there forever.
Final question. How much does it matter who the next governor is? It's not even a political question. It's a policy question. Each governor, he or she decides what the priorities are. Does it matter who the governor is in terms of the work of this authority?
It's funny you asked that. We're celebrating 20 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We were established in 1997. So I don't want to be flippant.
Was that the
and
Whitman
say,
administration?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't want to be flippant and say that the governor doesn't matter, but when you focus on the work in the community and you focus on creating the structure and the policy and the process, at the end of the day, if you follow the process, if you keep making an impact in the community, it's important to have good leadership, but at the same time, it's important to stay focused on your mission and what you need to get done.
Can we, Jackie, do you have the website? Jackie Heyer, our great senior producer here at State Affairs, our team is going to put up the website. As we put up the website, why is that relevant for any citizen in the state right now?
The
website, yeah. What do they learn from that website?
What they can get from that website, we offer classes on redevelopment, so they can get information there. They can get preliminary information about how our financing products work, so they can get that initial information. They can figure out how to contact me. I'm on with you today, but how do I contact her if I want to make a difference in my community? And you reach out to us. All of our contact information is there, and you can also see our success stories.
Leslie Anderson, Executive Director of the New Jersey Redevelopment Authority, attempting to make a difference, particularly in distressed urban communities every day. I want to thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Steve,
on public
for having
television,
me.
FiOS, and everywhere else on State of Affairs. Thank you. I appreciate it, Leslie. We'll be right back right after this. We're going to a very different but important segment.
State of Affairs with Steve Adubato is a production of the CAUCUS Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. State of Affairs with Steve Adubato is brought to you from the Agnes Veris NJTV studio at 2 Gateway. Funding has been provided by Johnson & Johnson, Wells Fargo, Holy Name Medical Center in Teaneck, New Jersey, PSE&G, Bergen Community College, New Jersey Council of County Colleges, and by MD Advantage Insurance Company of New Jersey. Promotional support provided by the New Jersey Business and Industry Association and by NJ Advance Media.